I gotta tell you, I think my table moved because like I feel comfortable like here, but obviously I'm off center, so I need to be like here. I don't know. I think I moved something. Oh, my wife cleaned the room. That's what happened. Okay, well I figured that out. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope that you're having a wonderful day. Thank you as always for joining me. And today, what are we doing? We're gonna listen to the next two tracks off of Steve Hackett's Voyage of the Acolyte. Also beginning side 2 of the album. That's going to be Stars, Sirius, and The Lovers. We've already heard Shadow of the Hierophant quite a while back, so this will technically finish out the album. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the return. Perhaps next time we listen to some Steve Hackett, it'll be a little bit quicker. But but for now, let's dive into these two tracks. I'll probably just let them run together. The Lovers is only 1:50, so just makes sense that way. So let's go ahead and put on the headphones, listen to the track. What? I just feel like I need to be like over here. I'll worry about that later. Anyways, here we go with Star of Sirius. I totally forgot Phil Collins was here. Electronic. Oh, this is sublime. Oh, this is an awesome track. That's lovely. Listen to that, guys. Come on. We're only 3 minutes in? Trouble brewing. How good does it feel to be listening to this? I like when we bring out the xylophone. That scared me! I knew it was coming, but it scared me. The baseline, guys.
You're ready to fly.
Coming out the side. I like that panning. I gotta tell you, Star is a strong contender for best track on the album. I'm just saying. Let's listen to The Lovers real quick. I'm just saying, though. Playing of backwards notes and stuff. That's fun. Just want to hear the transition. I just want to hear it. I just wanted to hear the boom. I knew it was coming. I just wanted to hear it. I just wanted to hear how it led in. Okay. The album is filled with strong contenders for the best track of the album. But Star, it's up there. It's up there. Obviously, Shadow is the epic on the track, and Ace of Wands is a great opening, but like Star, especially, I forgot. Phil Collins singing, it kind of marks this almost Genesis-like return. And I mean, you gotta admit that, just as a lot of you guys have said, this album sounds like a Lost Genesis album. It sounds like something in between like Nursery Crime and Selling England. It kind of stays in that kind of pastoral, progressive sound that they have and they were popular for at that time. It definitely stays within that very, very nicely. Beautiful, beautiful playing all around. The guitar playing, of course, from Hackett, the mellotron brought in. The subtle movements, I mean, it's just very beautiful the way that Star opens up with this kind of, like I said, very pastoral feeling. And then for a moment, you have this squirmy, squiggly synth that comes in, kind of bubbles forth. But at the same time, where it sounds like it's going to go into, not a silly direction, but a less serious sound, it doesn't. And it's almost like these kind of classical chamber music-like leanings begin to override and overtake that, almost acting as strings coming forth. Of course, courtesy of the mellotron and other synths, but I just think that that's a really cool moment where it seems like it's going to go somewhere, and it doesn't quite take that leap. The rest of the music comes and follows behind it, and it kind of begins this new movement for a little bit. Then it does stop. We get into what I would describe as this toy shop kind of musical sound, and we're only in that toy shop for a moment because. For as soon as we enter KB Toys and we're, or F.A. Schwartz and we're walking around, we're like, oh, look at the big nutcracker. Boom, comes in a big old rhino, just crashing down the store, just crashing through. And that is Phil Collins, of course, and the rest of the band, but especially those drums that come in and just smash everything that were there before. And it's a glorious smashing. The bass line at that point by Johnny Gustafson. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I love how it comes in and just completely obliterates everything from before, still keeping a measure of that beauty that was established, of course, but it really does become its own beast. And then the rhino leaves, and we're left in the aftermath of KB Toys, and we're like, well, don't know where that rhino came from. Sounding like James and the Giant Peach. Better watch out for that rhino. But it was a good time. It's kind of interesting. And then before you know it, an elephant crashes through as it comes around a second time. Like, it's just those little unexpected bursts of excitement in the music that I think keeps this engaging, very dynamic, and for as beautiful as those verses are, it's those big, powerful moments that come in that are just like, as Nigel Thornberry would say, smashing. I'm just stuffing this thing full of references. All right, let's dive into the lyrics here. And then The Lovers is a very nice kind of atmospheric segue into, of course, the epic of the Hierophant, which reminds me of Horizons, and as that would segue in a sense into Supper's Ready. Anyways, that was lovely too. Above the color of amber stained evening, an audience dance, led by a showering hand that brings water. An audience dance, led by a showering hand that brings water to both sea and land. Unlock the door of night, nebulous bright. Again renewed by the vessels of Isis, you're ready to fly. Although the journey is still far from ended, you gaze at the sky above the cloudless night, nebulous bright. He who knows love knows who you are. Worlds may find lit by star, or worlds you may find lit by star. So the star is Sirius, this journey that is being described here. Let's actually look that up. Star of Sirius, which is different from the star of taking things too lightly. Sirius is the brightest star in the night sky, is derived from the Greek word Sirios, meaning lit. As the kids would say, also scorching or glowing. I wanted to see if there was something specific about this star and why it's in the album, because I know the album is kind of based off like tarot cards and stuff like that. So maybe the Sirius star is also something of that relation. Let's see, there is a spiritual significance here. Let's read that. The ancient Egyptians, of course, he mentioned Isis, revered Sirius as a sacred star associating with their goddess Isis and the annual flooding of the Nile, which brought prosperity to the land. Well, there you go. So that helps. What's the word? I had another good pun. That helps give light to the meaning of the lyrics. He who knows love knows who you are. Worlds you may find lit by a star. So there you go. There's the connection. Great track. Wonderful track. Great album. wonderful album. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below. I hope that you enjoyed listening to it with me. You had to have if you got this far. But if you didn't, you can let me know that as well. Follow me in a few places that appear here on the screen. And otherwise, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Come on back tomorrow. And I'll see you all then. Bye, guys.